time to watch some TV, get comfortable on your couch, grab a snack or a drink, and let's see what decisions people are making today.
Joseph Tootle versus Jordan Lindsay Balkneck.
Your Honor, if I could, I'm here on behalf of my client, Mr. Joseph Tootle. We filed a complaint for absolute divorce in this matter. It's a very, very short-term marriage. The parties were just married in September of 2023. And what we have, Your Honor, is that the crux of this case, and really the only asset of this marriage, comes down to the parties prior to their marriage purchased a home at 1047 Yellow Creek Highway. My client put down a significant down payment on the home. Well, the down payment was put prior to the marriage, and the purchase was right after the parties married. The property is approximately between $700,000 and $800,000 home, has a significant mortgage on it. What we're asking, Your Honor, is for exclusive possession of the home. Mrs. Botnick, again, this is a short-term marriage. Mrs. Botnick has 3 children from prior relationships. In fact, she was with child at the time of the parties' marriage that is not my client's child. And she has just finished another custody matter with that child's father. And again, she's not contributing financially. They purchased a vehicle that she is driving, and we are asking that she and the children, and she's allowed her mother, Miss Carol Ledford, to move into the home also. So there's 6 people cohabitating in this home, and my client is having to pay all of meet the financial responsibility of the home. So it's our request that she be ordered to vacate the premises, or in the alternative, given the fact that herself, her 3 children, and her mother are living there, that my client pays 1/6 and she pays 5/6 of all the expenses associated with the home. The home, again, we're going to have an issue. The home has just been purchased. It's very unlikely that there's significant equity. She is not in a position, it's our claim that she's not in a position to buy my client out of the home or get the home refinanced into her own name. But she is not contributing, and she has now begun having extramarital relations, and as a result of that, we want her out of the house.
Parties were married September 4th.
You a lie. You a lie.
4th, 2023. The home that they currently reside in was purchased, conveyed to both of them as husband and wife, Joseph Tootle and Jordan Botnick, by warranty deed, executed September 26, 2023, recorded with the Register of Deeds September 29th, 2023. The approximate purchase price was $800,000. 20% was paid down, which is approximately $160,000. Mr. Tootle makes a significantly higher income than Ms. Botnick. With respect to her children who live there, Mr. Tootle was fully aware that Ms. Botnick had children when they married, fully aware that they would be moving into the residence. And with respect to Ms. Botnick's mother, he agreed that she could move into the residence. Our position, Your Honor, is that the house is a marital residence. Mr. Tootle has significantly more income than Ms. Botnick, and we have filed before the court today as a motion to sell the marital residence, and we would propose that upon its sale, the net proceeds be paid into court, and then we can proceed with the divorce in that regard. But I would submit to the court there's no basis to grant Mr. Tootle exclusive possession of the marital home. Ms. Botnick's name is on the deed. It's a marital asset, and submit that she's entitled to reside there just as much as he is.
All right.
Then I would call Ms. Botnick. State your name, please, ma'am.
Jordan Lindsay Bachnick,
And Ms. Botnick, where do you work?
Envision Healthcare.
And what do you do for Envision Healthcare?
I'm an AP specialist.
And
Well,
what,
please scoot up a little bit towards that microphone
Sorry.
so we make sure it's picking
I'm
up.
an AP specialist,
and what does that mean?
accounts payable. I work for the same company as Joseph.
And what is your rate of pay?
22 an hour.
You work 40 hours a week,
Yes, ma'am.
and you have 3 children by how many different men?
3.
And how much child support do you get?
I get child support 1 kid and $697.
690.
It's just, did you see how she smirked? She laughed like B, like don't play with me. That's
Seven for what child?
1 child, and I don't get child support from the other 2.
What child do you get the 190?
Sailor, the baby.
And who is Sailor's father?
Nick Ellis.
And that's your youngest child?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were in fact pregnant with Sailor at the time that you married?
No,
Or right after you had just had the child?
I just had him. He was born in June and I got married in September.
Okay. And what sort,
okay. How long did they court? That's the question. How long did they court? Because you're saying that you got married to a man after you had a baby 3 months ago. You have a newborn, pretty much, a 3-month-old baby, and you're getting married to the man that's not the father of the child because they just got from sentenced, this other guy, and they went through paternity court or whatever, and she's getting child support for the baby. He married a woman with a 3-month-old, which most likely means he dated a pregnant woman. Did he think it was his kid? Like, who does that? Like, who dates a woman that's pregnant with someone else's child? Oh, we got to wait to hear his side of the story.
you have just settled a lawsuit on paternity with Mr. Ellis?
Yes,
And when was that done?
February.
And what are the names and ages of your other children?
12 and 10. 12-year-old is Ryder. 10-year-old is Bryson.
How old are they?
Ryder is 12,
And Bryson is
10.
10.
And Sailor is 10 months,
10
almost.
months. When did your mother move into the home?
She started staying there in October.
October of 2023, right after y'all married in September, is that correct?
Right.
And what was the reason?
She was helping me with the kids, helping us with the kids.
How much does she pay to live there?
She helps with the kids, so in return, she gets to stay there.
This is crazy.
She helps with your children.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Could be me.
And so you're just giving her free room and board?
For helping me watch the kids.
Your kids. Her
What does she
grandkids.
do for a living?
She works at Walmart.
So she's capable of paying something to live there.
Well, she's helping me watch the kids.
What does that mean? Can't give no money?
In your lawsuit with Mr. Ellis, did you claim any work-related? With Mr. Ellis, did you claim any work-related child care expenses?
Yes.
You did.
No, child care, what are you talking
Child
about?
care expenses, when you calculated child support.
Oh,
did
no.
You didn't
No.
claim any work-related child care expenses?
No,
This was Nicholas Ellis.
It is.
yes.
I know Mr. Nicholas Ellis. He grew up with my children. I haven't seen him or had any contact with him in the last 20 years probably. So I just want to make everyone aware of the fact that there is some connection. He played on a soccer team with my son and
Yes, sir.
daughter for a while. If that creates a problem, I'll be glad to address that.
We waive any conflict, Your Honor.
All right.
Okay, honesty from the judge. I like that. He's making sure you are aware I've known him. So in case you find out anything later on, you can't say that he played favoritism. He's letting you know, I know who this person is. He played a sport with my kid when they were younger. But it must be a small town or something like that, because what are the odds that the judge knows your baby daddy? Like, I'm sorry, chick, and I don't want to put her out there. She looks like a pretty girl.
Did you, at the point in time, did you admit to your husband that you only married him for financial security?
No.
You sure about that?
Yes.
That's your statement under oath?
It
Yes.
seems like that.
Did you threaten at the point in time when he told you he wanted a divorce, did you threaten to throw yourself against the wall so that you could get an order of protection and kick him out of the house?
No.
You allowing your children to, have you allowed any of your minor children to operate any motor vehicle in and around the property?
I let my son drive down the driveway.
And he ran over shrubs and things, is that correct?
One shrub.
And that's your 12-year-old or your 10-year-old?
I let my 10-year-old.
Your 10-year-old's driving a vehicle that caused some slight damage to the property, is that correct?
He drove down the driveway and ran over a shrub.
Did you replace it?
No, not yet.
Okay. Do you allow your children to shoot arrows into the drywall of the
No.
home? You didn't sit there and videotape it and laugh
I
at it?
videotaped my son shooting an arrow into a cardboard box.
Not into the garage and damaging the property?
No.
Where are your children in school?
Ryder is in middle school.
Your Honor, I want to object to relevance. I mean, we're here for a motion for exclusive possession, and we're getting into, almost like we have a parenting plan. These children
Well,
are.
no, Your Honor, I apologize. The pact is financially, where are the children in school? The issue, we want her to move, where the kids are going to school, whether they're homeschooled, whether they're in public school, how she's spending her money is the reason that I'm asking those questions.
Unfortunately, parties, even on a short-term marriage, bring something before the court regarding financial matters. Every aspect of their life becomes fair game. Overruling objection.
So where are they in school?
Ryder's in middle school at Dixon Middle. Bryson is at Oakmont, and Sailor's a baby.
And your mother stays home and keeps him?
Yes.
Okay.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays because I have to go into the office.
And then otherwise you work from home?
Yes.
And where is the office located?
In Green Hills.
Do you have health insurance coverage through your employer?
I did. I have dental. I used to have dental. I haven't checked on
Who
that.
covers your children for health insurance?
The state.
You make $40,000 a year, live in a $700,000 home, and your children are on TennCare?
Objection leading.
Adverse witness.
Adverse witness rule.
I don't think she's been established as an adverse witness. She's answering all Ms. Roberts' questions. She called her on
She's the
direct.
adverse party, so I'm going to assume or take judicial notice of the fact that an adverse party is an adverse party for purposes of the adverse party rule. Overruled.
Is that correct?
Yes.
It's not on Families First. When was the last, are they on Families First?
No.
They're just on TennCare.
Right.
When did you apply for TennCare?
Whenever I was single.
Beg pardon?
When I was single and not married. So it was prior to marriage that they were on it.
And have you updated it?
No, not yet.
Did you disclose that you had the availability of health insurance through your employer for your children?
No.
You still receiving food stamps too?
No.
When did you stop getting food stamps?
Several months ago.
When?
October, November.
October of November of 2023?
Yes, ma'am.
Was it time for you to re-up for your food stamps?
Yes. And I didn't qualify.
And you did not qualify, but you applied and tried to continue to get food stamps,
No,
correct?
I did not.
You did not fill out an application?
No, I did not fill out an application.
Have you contributed to the house payment?
No,
Why not?
because I'm paying for everything else.
What is everything else that you're paying for?
Groceries to stay in the house, and I pay for all my kids, groceries, clothes, and I filled out a form, basically showing what I do pay for.
Pay any of the utilities?
No.
Pay any insurance on the vehicle you're driving?
Yes.
You pay for your insurance
I pay for my insurance
and your vehicle?
on
What
my
kind of-
vehicle.
What kind of vehicle are you driving?
A Tahoe.
2021 Chevy Tahoe?
Yes, ma'am.
And how much are the payments on that?
A little over 1,000.
Who's making those payments?
I am.
When did you start making those payments?
2 months ago. I've made 3 payments so far. So 3 months now.
When did you purchase that vehicle?
August 22nd of 23.
You acknowledge that the down payment on the home came from his separate funds, do you not?
I'm going to object. That calls for a legal conclusion.
I'm sorry?
I object. That calls for a legal conclusion as to what separate funds are.
I'll rephrase the question. Did you have any money when the contract was made on this house?
I had my own money.
How much did you have?
At the time, I don't recall how much I had.
Did you pay $160,000 down on this house?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
No, I didn't put money down on the
Okay,
house.
why did you say you don't recall?
Well, to your question before that.
Objection asked and answered.
No, I did not pay money on the house.
You know that your husband had money that he put down on this house that was not your money.
Right. After we were married, though, he paid money on the house.
And he paid for your attorney for your paternity actions too, didn't he?
He helped pay for my attorney with Nick.
And how much was that?
Listen to her choice of words. She said after we were married, he paid money on the house. What she's saying is that because I got a ring on the finger, automatically that entitles me, even though it was none of my money, even though he got this money before we said I do, it entitles me because I married him.
Object. That's privileged.
Object on what basis?
What was that?
Privilege. I mean, third party may have paid it. They're married.
And you're talking about your attorney-client privilege?
Yeah. Number one, I don't think it's relevant.
Now we're talking relevance instead of privilege.
Well, Judge, I think what a client pays an attorney and a third party pays
The judge is laughing at him. Oh my gosh. It's like, is he a public defender or something?
it. You know,
I understand your point, Mr. Odell. And again, we're talking economics of two people who have been married for a short period of time. You will be able to ask questions of him regarding any expenditures he's made. And my understanding is that these questions are being asked to demonstrate the financial contributions each of them have made to the household. Because one of the motions that we have before the court today is the motion for exclusive possession of the marital residence, and that entails who's going to pay the mortgage for that. There's also a motion for a temporary division of marital debt, which is on the docket. So all of these issues are relevant on the issues that are before the court. So she's not required to testify about any direct conversations that she may have with her attorney, but the question of if there were marital funds or his separate funds that were used to pay for her attorney, then for whatever relevance, whatever weight that is, I think it is relevant on the issue before the court.
Please repeat the question.
Who paid for your attorney?
Joseph did.
Did you ask him to do that?
He offered to help me out.
When you got sued?
I didn't get sued.
Did you file the paternity suit or did Mr. Ellis sue you? Did you sue?
We agreed upon it. I didn't get
Only
sued.
one person filed though.
He didn't file a petition against you.
Yes.
So you got sued.
Okay, I didn't know that was being sued.
I'm telling you, she is on it. The lawyer is on it. The female is trying her best. I think they said her name is Jordan or Lindsay or something like that. But she is trying her best to play damsel in distress. Oh, I didn't know. That's what you meant. Oh, I didn't know. Just ignorant. To be ignorant, that means that now she can just weasel her way out. She's saying you got sued. The girl said, oh, no, it was our, we agreed on. No, there's no such thing. One person has to file. Who filed? He did. And since he filed, you're the one being sued, sweetheart, not him. And now she's finally like, oh, I didn't know what you meant. Oh, yeah. Well, then find out. Educate yourself. Stop being ignorant. And that lady's not letting her get off either. That lawyer is on her tail and saying, I will not allow you to play the ignorant card. You're a grown woman with 3 kids by 3 different men, and you married to a man right now that you're divorcing. Stop playing like you innocent. Ain't nothing innocent about you.
He filed a petition to establish paternity, Mr. Ellis did,
Okay.
correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you asked your husband for help in securing counsel for that, is that correct?
He offered.
Other than paying for your children's food, have you ever contributed anything to the mortgage, to the utilities, to the down payment on this house, or the payment of insurance or taxes on this house at all?
No, ma'am.
That's all. State your name for me, please, sir.
Joseph Tootle.
And Mr. Tootle, you married Ms. Erin Botnick back in September of 2023, is that correct?
That's correct.
How long had you known her prior to y'all's marriage?
Roughly 7 years.
And do y'all work at the same
We do.
company?
We do.
And what is your role at the company, at Envision?
I'm VP of Accounting Information Systems.
Were you her direct supervisor?
No,
And y'all became acquainted through your employment, is that correct?
I knew her prior to employment. I helped her get the job.
Okay, how did you know her prior to the employment?
I met her at her work when she worked at Twin Peaks.
At where?
Twin Peaks
Twin Peaks is a bar
Bar and Restaurant.
and restaurant, and we'll just leave it, why the name of that, but at any rate, you met her there and got her a job. Did y'all start a romantic relationship at that point in time?
I helped her get a job probably about 2 years ago. We kind of hung out some in between there, from time of meeting till she got the job at our.
And when did y'all become romantically involved?
Throughout the time I've known her. Different instances.
And she was having relations with other people during that time too, kids.
Clearly.
Correct.
And you,
Well, the question is, sustained, it was leading, restate your question.
are you aware of whether or not, did y'all have an exclusive relationship?
We did not.
At what point in time did marriage come into the picture?
Roughly somewhere in July, after she had her child.
Okay.
Okay. This idiot. I'm sorry, Tootle. I think his name is Tootle. But this chick gave birth in the month of June. You discussed and decided to marry her in July. In August, you buy her a Tahoe. In September, you marry her. In October, you move her mama in. I'm telling you, she is being the typical bad female. She's a leech and a gold digger. How you gonna ask to marry a woman that had a baby 1 month ago and literally marry her 3 months after the baby is born? He knew that wasn't his baby. I was thinking maybe in the beginning she knocked up. Maybe I'll do the honorable thing and make an honest woman. Well, I don't know if you can make an honest woman out of a woman that's already have 2 kids by 2 different men, but in his eyes, make an honest woman, an honorable woman out of her for the sake of his child, but that ain't even his kid. I'm telling you, man, it's like this dude just laid down and allowed her to sodomize him. Picture that. Picture a woman sodomizing a male. That's exactly what happened here, just not physically.
Did you ask her to marry? Was it just a, hey, let's do this? I mean, what was the?
We decided to date, and then as we started dating, we decided that after knowing each other for a period of time, that was the right move to make at that time, because she stated she was in love and wanted to be with me.
Okay.
She don't love him.
And as a result
You
of that,
don't love
where were
him.
you living at the time?
In Franklin
And where was she living?
and Dixon.
And did she have a home?
She had an apartment.
And did you have a home?
I did.
She would live in Dixon.
One that you owned?
No, sorry, I was in an apartment as well.
Okay, you rented and she rented. is
She
that
rented and I
correct?
rented, correct.
Okay. And so y'all
I'm just having
decided
fun,
to get
y'all.
in, She
I'm at
professed her
home.
love and you hers, and y'all decided to get married, and did you start looking for a place to live?
Started looking for a place prior to that, somewhere in July. We talked about looking for a place, so we
Right
were
when they
looking prior
decide to get married, yeah.
being married.
Okay. And
Start looking
you
for a
found
place
a
when you
home
decided
on
to get
Youngstown
married.
Highway,
Correct.
okay? And it's a very nice home. And y'all purchased, did you enter into a contract prior
And
to,
don't leave it with us.
when did you enter into a contract to purchase the property?
In August. And I put down earnest money in August.
How much did you put down?
It's $10,000 in earnest money
And then when was the closing scheduled?
for September 26th,
And y'all married when?
September 4th.
And on the 26th, was there a closing on that piece of property?
Correct, there
Was
was.
it placed in joint names?
Yes,
Was there money put down on the house?
roughly 160 plus the 10,000.
And where was the source of that money?
Came from my income. 120 was in savings, 40 I took a loan against my 401k.
Good boy. He had $120,000 in his savings. That's good.
Is there still a loan on the 401k?
Yes. Comes out of my paycheck month.
How much did y'all purchase the home for?
It was 760,
And what is the monthly payments?
4,200.
What is going
Doesn't
on?
include insurance and taxes.
And that's going to be my next, was insurance and taxes escrowed in?
It was not escrowed in.
So other than when you purchased it in September, the down payment that you made,
Money banks.
are you familiar with any other increases in value or any improvements to the property that's been made that would increase it significantly from what the purchase price was?
There's been no improvements to the property.
Did both of you sign the mortgage? Do
I'm the only one on the mortgage.
you know why?
It was better to qualify for interest rate under my income than using both.
So even though
That's
the
what-
house is in joint names, the mortgage is only in your name?
Correct.
So she must have bad credit. The mortgage is not in her name. She also didn't pay a dime. Why is there a court case happening right now? Why is this even happening?
Now, shortly at, do you know how much she makes?
Roughly
What is that?
around 22. I knew when she got the job it was around 21, and there's been raises since then.
And how much do you make, sir?
Around to 190.
You've assisted me,
And
in-
that's without bonus, but bonus isn't guaranteed, so
you have assisted me in filling out an income and expense statement, is that correct?
that's correct.
Could you pass this to him? Oh, no.
So she make a little over $40,000 a year. He makes over $190,000 a year. I wonder what she saw in him.
Officer's going to pass you one, and Your Honor, we'll mark this for ID purposes at this point in time.
All right.
Could you review that? Does that adequately and reflect what what your income and your expenses are?
Yes,
So again, what you're looking at is you gross about $14,000 a month, is that right?
yes,
Okay. And then the expenses that are spelled out, the rent, your 42, or the mortgage is $4,200, is that correct?
that's correct.
And how did you come up with the utilities? Are those just an average of what?
That was the average of what we'd had thus far, but again, this was in January, so there's only a couple of months to average it.
Right, so again, you've got the electricity and the gas, you have gas heat, correct?
We have gas, electric, water, yes.
Okay, and so again, with the summer and the air conditioning things, those are likely to go up, is that correct?
Objection leading.
Do you
So
know
you
what
don't
the,
leave the
I'll
witness.
rephrase it. Do you think that these will be consistent or will they fluctuate?
Gas will probably go down, electric will probably go up.
Why have you got wife's telephone? Is that just
At
her?
the time I filed, I was paying her phone bill. She used my credit card multiple times after I'd paid it once
Okay.
to pay it.
Not good.
And then again, the rest of these are average expenses, is that right?
That's right. And the only thing on here I haven't been paying is the Tahoe. I stopped paying it in January.
And that's the $1,050, and that's the
That's
vehicle
correct.
she's driving. Had you previously paid it?
I'd been paying it since we bought it.
And when was it purchased?
We purchased it in August.
Right before the marriage?
Right before the marriage.
Whose name is it in?
It's in both of our names because she couldn't qualify on her own for it with a good interest rate.
And so again, looking at that,
Average of what we'd had thus far, but again, this was in January, so there's only a couple of months to average it.
right, so again, you've got the electricity and the gas, you have gas heat, correct?
We have gas, electric, water, yes.
Okay, and so again, with the summer and the air conditioning things, those are likely to go up, is that correct?
Objection leading.
Do you know what
Don't leave the witness.
I'll rephrase it. Do you think that these will be consistent or will they fluctuate?
Gas will probably go down, electric will probably go up.
Why have you got wife's telephone? Is that just
At
her?
the time I filed, I was paying her phone bill. She used my credit card multiple times after I'd paid it once to pay it.
And then again, the rest of these are average expenses, is that right?
That's right. And the only thing on here I haven't been paying is the Tahoe. I stopped paying it in January.
And that's the $1,050, and that's the vehicle
correct.
she's driving. Had you previously paid it?
I'd been paying it since we bought it.
And when was it purchased?
We purchased it in August.
Right before the marriage?
Right before the
Whose
marriage.
name is it in?
It's in both of our names because she couldn't qualify on her own for it
Okay. And
with a good interest rate.
okay. And so again, looking at that, you're basically barely breaking even if you take away the $1,000.
I was until she started paying her bills.
Okay, until she started paying her bills. Okay. Tell me what's led to you Yarna, we'll move that in as the next exhibit.
This
What's
is the
led
first
you-
exhibit, is it not?
Yes, that first one. What's led to you filing this divorce, sir?
We started having issues in October, which was relatively shortly after being married. She even told me that her therapist and her had discovered that through their therapy that she wasn't really in love with me and that she wanted consistency and stability for her kids and thought that she could love me over time. At that point in time, we talked about getting a divorce. We tried to work it out multiple times and we kind of wound up back at the same spot.
So she had to go to therapy to figure out she didn't love you?
Objection leading.
Sustained.
Has she contributed anything financially to this marriage?
Other than groceries for her and her kids, no.
What about has she made any threats towards you?
Multiple.
Tell me about those.
We got into an argument.
Verbal argument, physical argument, what?
Verbal argument. I'm not a physical person. And we talked
Yeah,
about,
well, we can tell.
in that argument, divorce came up and she wanted me out of the house. She said she would throw herself against the wall and call the cops, say I did it. That was one occasion. Another occasion, she threatened, or she said she'd called the cops. So I said I'd come to the house, wait for the cops to get there. They never came. Recently, as 2 weeks ago, she said that she was going to call the cops, that I'd hit her in front of her 12-year-old, which obviously I didn't. So multiple
Ooh,
times
dangerous.
this happened.
She dangerous.
To the point where I had to get a camera for the room I stay in to make sure that
Good.
anything would be videoed to show that I'm not a physical
Good.
person.
But that's sad you have to do that in your own home.
And is she asking you to assist her with the children?
When the marriage was going okay, I helped take them to school. I helped buy food. I did multiple things.
And have you asked her have there been issues where there has been damage done to the marital residence at the hands of the children?
There have, and I was lied to about what had happened. Cabinet door was broken. She had told me she fell holding the baby, and that's what broke the cabinet. Come to find out, the 12-year-old told me that he broke it. He didn't know that I'd been lied to about that. When I asked her about the
She's a liar.
car that got run over, she said she was driving. And then, of course,
Them bad kids.
there's other things that have happened, but it's always implied that I'm going to pay to fix it.
Okay.
But you never done.
I may have misunderstood. Are they shooting bows and arrows or something?
He was shooting bow and arrow at in the garage at a box, but of course accuracy is not always on, so there are multiple holes from that. Another thing that kind of got me a little bit, I guess, I came home one day, we were in a fight, and they were going to do a fire in the fire pit that we have, even though we were in the middle of a drought and a heavy windstorm. And when I said not to do it, I was told that not to talk to her kids all that day.
Did they?
They did not start the fire, thankfully.
And you care for her children.
I do.
The fact of finding out that there's possibly untruths that are being told and that don't want her children put in the middle of that, do you?
Not at all.
Do you feel safe living there in the home while she's there?
I don't think she would do anything to me physically,
Yeah.
but I do worry that if she were to have multiple threats, that at some point the threats are going to come true for her, saying that she'll call the cops and say I did
Yep.
something, which I would never
And
do.
you get kicked
And
out.
how
of
many
your own
occasions has she threatened that?
3 different. She's threatened to call the cops 4 times, but 3 of them she was trying to imply that I had done something.
Okay. And have you ever been physically abusive to her?
No,
Have you ever laid hands on her in any type of an aggressive or inappropriate manner?
no,
Her mother's living there.
correct.
Is she contributing anything financially?
She watches the kids and helps clean the house, but not them financially.
Was there a discussion about that prior to her moving in?
I was told she was coming to visit, and then after she'd been there for a little bit, she basically said that she was going to stay there through the winter because it was cold. She has a pull-behind trailer that she has property on, or she has property she could put it on. But there was never really a formal discussion of how long she was going to be there.
But
And he's allowing
is she bathing and fixing her meals and
Yes,
sleeping there?
yes,
Is she
Of course,
contributing
you live
anything
there.
to the utilities?
no,
Is your wife contributing anything to the utilities or to the upkeep and the maintenance of the home?
no,
court.
Are you capable of maintaining the home and continuing to pay for it?
yes,
If the court determines that she's entitled to any equity as a result of it, do you have the availability to buy her out of whatever the court deems would be her appropriate share?
not at this time. It's all in the home.
Everything is in the home, is that correct?
That's correct. My entire down payment was, yeah.
Other than the threats and the non-contribution financially, is there any other reason why you want her and the children and her mother out?
No.
That's all. Thank you. Now, Mr. Ellis gonna have some questions for you.
All right, so
Whatever, I do what I want.
Oh, he's such a cutie.